This is exactly how we doing this, right here on this little ledge and everything. Yeah, if y'all want to see where I'm at, I'm in the middle of the ocean. That's not a lake, Cleveland. It's an ocean. And which ocean? Probably Atlantic, Gulf of Mexico. So listen, I have a story to tell. It's a story that over the past years I have kept from this YouTube page and a lot of other pages like Snapchat and just my public life. Like, and a lot of people in reality, I just kept it. It's because I kept it in a vault because it's something so sensitive, and my amount of sensitivity, it surpasses the amount of people that are heartless. It surpasses the heartlessness that is happening, that goes on, that emanates among us all. So in order to protect myself, my heart, my mentality, my mental, my peace, my tranquility, I kept it in a vault. So as you could tell from basically, if you follow me on Instagram, then you probably know this. You know bits and pieces and parts of it, but you don't know the half of it. So I'm gonna just let you know, and I'm just give you an insight on it all. Okay, so boom. This how it all happened. So basically, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, 216 Cleveland. Peace. What's up? I'm out, but I'm not out, for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, everybody, you gotta go back to wherever you came from, just even if it's for a visit, because it's what made you, especially if you made it out. So listen, I'm in Cleveland, and I'm an impactful, incredible, magnificent, astonishing, amazing, impeccable dancer. I'm an athlete of God. I'm everything, all of that, okay? I'm all of that, okay? That's just to put it in a perspective, okay? Because I haven't talked about this on this channel at all. I haven't talked about it to anybody. Like no one like in my circle, in my area, in my life knows how like I truly feel really about anything. What I do is, as an artist, which is what I was born to do, I was born to create, I was born as an artist. I put all of that and feelings, emotions, and thoughts into an art, such as a song, such as a picture, such as a dance, such as a video. So this is what happened. Okay, so I'm dancing. I've been dancing. I get this question a lot, so many times. I haven't even realized how many times I've been asked this question, but I've been asked this question a lot of times. So I'm gonna just address it. I'm gonna just answer it. I've been dancing for my entire life. Ever since I was nutted out. I was dancing before I was nutted out. Yes, I've been a dancer forever. Okay, since forever. Okay, so I'm dancing, right, and it's like I was taught, and I also taught myself. What's happening right now? Okay, so back to the point, back to the picture, back to the story. I was dancing my entire life. Okay, so from born baby to today, because it's not stopping at all. It's when you are a dancer, all dancers know this. When you know, dancer. When you look in the mirror, I'm a dancer. That's a dancer. It's in your blood. Like it's literally in your blood. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA, and it just goes on for the rest of your life. Okay, so I'm dancing, and all while I'm doing this, okay, I'm in different, I'm gonna just say that for another video, but I've been in performances and basically performing on stage, on camera, my entire life. My entire life. I haven't gotten a big agency to put me on to people like Kanye West and Jay-Z. And I'm just naming the big names in the industry at this moment. Until I signed with the Cavaliers. Until I made it to that audition and made the audition and became an NBA dancer for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I said the year before I auditioned, and I'm not going to say what year this happened because I really don't want to be in this video talking about my entire life. I just want to talk about the NBA dancer experience part of my life, because that was just incredible. It was amazing. It was dope. It was really dope. Like, who in the world? Everybody in Cleveland, you know, that's where I'm from and everything. And I was like really deep into like the urban areas. So I knew a lot of people that was like dancing in the street, but they didn't really have the confidence and courage like me and my bro. Shout out to Davi. We was on the street doing street performances, dancing, making money. Okay, we got tipped $100 just on the street flexing and everything. It was dope. It was really dope. And yeah, so I said the year before I auditioned for the Scream Team, I'm in a haircut. I'm in a barbershop. I'm with my brother, and it's a shout out to you. You know who you are. You was cutting my hair and everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know you raw. I see you on Instagram, and you'll never be forgotten because this day it will never be forgotten. I was like, man, I'm gonna audition for the Scream Team. I was a dancer. I don't even know how we got on the subject about dancing, but you know, when you are a dancer, things just pop up, like, you know, what you do and what you are made of. I'm made up of a lot of notes, musical notes. That's just that on that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna audition for they're called the Scream Team. It's called the Scream Team, okay? Shout out to the Scream Team, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about y'all in a minute. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But listen, I'm like, yeah, I'm auditioning everything. And they like, yeah, I think I freestyled or flexed. They call it demos. I presented a demo, you know, in the barbershop. I was really like, you know, I was dope in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying? For some reason. Oh man, you know. But yeah. And then that was that. You know, I see ads, you know, about the audition and the experience about being an NBA dancer, being in the NBA, being a Scream Team member on Instagram, which I'm always on. So follow me at so.handsome.caddy. So.handsome.caddy. Yeah, y'all already know. So boom, it seemed raw. You know what I'm saying? You on the court. You make it to the NBA. Everybody, you know, just this is just like, you know, the dream, whatever. Say you playing basketball. You know, you out with your homies, you in your backyard, you playing basketball down the street at the recreation center, and you've been playing basketball for all the 4 years, you know, making shots, breaking them, banging them out. Coop, 3. And you know what I'm saying? You got friends and people among you saying, wow, you're really talented. You should really do this as a career. You should really go to the NBA. You should really like join this team. And you like, you know what I'm saying? Me, I never brushed anything off. I was always the one that would be like, and to this day, I still am, because I've never changed at all. Okay, I don't know what people know. You know what I'm saying? But people come up with things so that they can sleep well at night, so that they can feel good in the moment. You know, but I don't know what people know. You know, because I'm not really a mind reader. I just really love psychology. So I got to the day, as soon as the audition came up, I knew I couldn't miss it. I knew I could not miss that audition, because if I missed that audition, it was like I would have had to wait an entire year. I would have had to wait to the next one. You know, when you go to auditions, everybody out there who's an entertainer knows this phrase. Oh, try again next year. No, I was not going to be the one to try again next year. This was my shot, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eminem. We're going to talk about that later. But yeah, you know, I only had one shot, you know what I'm saying? My one shot was making it past that audition, was being signed to the Cleveland Cavaliers, was being signed to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So I actually was like, man, I'm going to take this, you know what I'm saying, opportunity to join the NBA and actually join the NBA, because I was, I'm confident in myself. I felt confident in myself in doing it. So I actually went and did it. And so I get there, I kill audition. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BZ, because he was there. He came in in his motorcycle fit, and he had faith in me. He was like, when I could tell when somebody has faith in you. He had faith in me. Like, he was sitting there looking at me like, yeah, you got it and everything. And which by the way, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting up there, and like, it was a few people around me that made it, you know what I'm saying? They're actually still on the team right now. And wait, hold up, let me think. Yes, yeah, they still on the team right now. A few, a few. But some of the people that weren't, they just weren't. They weren't sat enough. So they make it. They had to come back next. They had to come back, next year and try again. They had to go and rehearse, their moves and everything. But it wasn't, just about your moves and how dope you are as a freestyler. As a freestyle dancer, but it was also how dope you are at keeping up with the choreography, at maintaining a specific certain style of what is presented in the NBA. So that's what you had to do. And that's what I did. That's what I accomplished. And I made it to the screen team. And basically, that once that was over, I'm making to first of all, it was a call that I got. I'm walking, I waited for like a long time. It was like 2 weeks or something like that. Because after, I did the audition and everything, I'm sitting up there waiting. The coach was like, the manager, he was like, yeah, the people that were hosting and holding the audition, they were like, yeah, we're going to call you and everything, and let you know if you made it or not. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate that because, it wasn't like, if you made it or not. If you didn't make it, you just don't know. You don't get a call, you don't get anything. You just go through life not knowing if you made it or not. You don't know if they forgot about you. You just left in the middle of in the middle of nowhere. So I really appreciated, the call that I got from the manager of the entertainment NBA team. And that call was when I was walking, I was downtown Cleveland. Everybody from Cleveland know where Playhouse Square is. I was walking over there, I'm a local, so I'm always outside. When I'm always outside, I'm always, getting into stuff, But like artsy things, like that. I never was a gangbanger, never was a hoodlum. I don't even know what I don't know that life, So the only life that I know is the life that I'm living right now, and it's the life that I'm living right now is because it's the life that I dreamt of. It's the life that I wanted. It's the life that I stay focused on and got. So yeah, I'm walking with my buddy, Actually, I was walking with one of my friends from, I also had a dance team, So it was like the NBA dance team, and it was like my dance team. Shout out to Mixed Legends. Shout out to Cleveland. I haven't been in Cleveland for a long time, and it's a lot of people in Cleveland that is just, that inspired me. And it's a lot of people in Cleveland that I inspired. So I'm not one of the types to be extremely braggadocious. I'm really humble. I don't go and be like, I don't go and just take a crap on people, because I know people's lives and people's predicaments were just completely different. They were different. So yeah, I'm in the team, and he was like, I'm saying, yeah, yo, is this Caddy? Yeah, welcome to the team. I said, oh, snaps. That day changed my entire life. It was like change, like a total, complete change of a lifestyle. I went from being just somebody who freestyled and went to dance battles. Shout out to Darian and all the autistic rebels. Just shout out to Cleveland. It was a total life change because I got an entire schedule. Like, all of us, as dancers, got an entire schedule of what days we needed to be at practice, what days the games were, what we had to download an app to communicate with everybody. We didn't just like get each other's phone numbers, communicate with everybody. That's where we sent videos and choreography so that we could study and chop it up with one another. And that's that's really what that was. And I had to follow all of what was going on and what was happening. I couldn't get lost. It's like picture. It was like being in a performance, being in the midst of doing choreography in front of millions of people. It's the reason why I'm so lit, because of the experiences that I've had, and mainly this experience by being in the NBA. Okay, so yeah, I get to the court, you know what I'm saying, after weeks of practicing. I get to the court. It was enormous. It was big. It was like a big thing happening. Like, first of all, I don't even remember when, like, the last time I've gone to a basketball game. Probably had never. I think that was like the first basketball game. You know, it maybe it wasn't, but it was probably an extremely long time ago that I've been to a Cleveland Cavalier game. But I remember these games that I've gone to. So I'm in the court, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing where the basketball players, you know, the basketball players come. They dribble their ball and everything, you know what I'm saying? They shout out their name, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Colin Sexton. Shout out the Cavaliers. And LeBron James, because he did a lot for Cavaliers, you know what I'm saying? Because I just remember, you know what I'm saying, prior to joining and becoming a NBA dancer for the Cavaliers, I would just hear stories and hear news, you know what I'm saying? And LeBron James was always, you know, a name that will always come up that was associated with the Cavaliers. And that's my city. That's my city's basketball team. So, yeah, standing up there is the big humungatron. For those of y'all that don't know what a humungatron is, it is a gigantic, enormous television that goes 360 degrees. It's like, it's raw. You know what I'm saying? It's just placed in the middle of like a disco ball type deal thing in the middle of the arena. Shout out the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, and where everybody can see what's happening in that vicinity and on the court specifically. So yeah, and the fire came out. It was like whoosh, whoosh. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was incredible. When I say incredible, I'm not just throwing that word like people do love. I'm saying incredible because it was incredible. It was like, I'm about to run out here and do this little choreography that I did weeks ago in a room, but in front of a lot of people. And this was like the biggest audience I've ever performed for in front of, like, ever in my entire life, you know. And then, like, the games that I've, like, performed in, there were even more bigger audiences. This was an incredible experience. So every game, you know, after it was dope, you know. Shout out to the fans, because I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, okay? I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and not truly speak upon how I truly felt, how I honestly feel. Shout out to the Constitution, the United States Constitution, because I have the freedom to express, and that's what all of us have, the freedom to express. Some do it, you know, a little bit tailored to themselves than others. So yeah, shout out to the fans, because I get there and, you know, I'll be all in, we will all be in uniform, you know, we will all be suited and booted, looking fresh and everything. They gave us shoes, they gave us fits. We set the trend. We set the trends for the people in Cleveland, because people in Cleveland would come to the games. We were like what they would go and get inspired off of while they go to school. You know, all of the Cleveland merchandise was everywhere. Like, you really think about it, like NBA, you know, the National Basketball Association merchandise is literally everywhere. For every team, every city, it's like people talk about it all the time in restaurants, in Walmart, and they got their own shop. It's like people walk around with hoodies, sitting on the public transportation. We're going to talk about that later, because as an NBA dancer, okay, I'm sitting up there, you know, catching. It was a very hard life for me being an NBA dancer, because, you know, people didn't like know this, you know what I'm saying? They didn't really know it. And I'm sitting up there catching a bus, you know what I'm saying? I'm catching a bus. I'm catching public transportation. You know, I got a whole suitcase full of thousands of dollars inside of it that I have to secure. And one day I lost a shoe. I get to practice. I think it was a game or it was practice. I got somewhere and I realized I think it was a game. I didn't have the shoe. I'm like, yo, the shoe that we were supposed to have is part of our uniform. And the shoe was gone. I said, yo, whoa, where's the shoe? Everybody tripping. Yo, what you do with the shoe? Yo, Caddy, you lost the shoe? People that I didn't even tell found out that I lost the shoe. Oh, snaps, Caddy lost the shoe. And then the manager, you gonna need to get that shoe back. I go back. I'm looking, now this was after the game, because games were like prioritized. It was like a whole life changer for me because I had to boss up at every aspect of the word. Okay, I'm sitting up there and I had to be prompt. And I had to show up on time, like all the time. This is what you got to do, you know what I'm saying, just in the world and everything. But it felt so much more serious, okay, when I joined, okay. It felt so much more serious because, like, it felt like the entire world was dependent on you, but more so the city. But the National Basketball Association is international. Therefore, it felt like the entire world was dependent on you to be there. Because the fans, they'll get there and they'll be like, they'll show you, they'll walk up to you and they'll be like, oh, you're amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're great. My daughter loves you. Can we take pictures with you? And I was taking about 100 pictures per game, per appearance, because I show up to different schools and perform for students, and picture everywhere. It's probably picture you. Your sister probably got a picture with me. Your brother probably got a picture with me. Your granddad probably has a picture with me. It's like it's that deep, okay? So yeah, and so it was really like an exuberant feeling that I felt every time walking into, the games, every time doing a performance, every time just walking in front of, the fans and everything. We had to get everybody hyped. We had to get everybody energized and motivated because the Cleveland Cavaliers isn't known for winning a lot of games. Shout out to that championship that they won, but also at the same time, they're not known, for being, the Cleveland Cavaliers. However, I'm from Cleveland, so I'm going to say Cavalier, Cleveland Cavaliers, till I die. Yo. Okay, so I did not expect this video to be 25 minutes long. If you still watching, you a real one right here. You are a real one. I hope you didn't just watch and didn't subscribe, but like you are a real one if you watching this right now. Okay, so bet. And so I'm sitting, I'm just telling you, my experience and everything. And I'm noticing all this clout. All this, because I'm sitting up there on my phone, on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Because I be on there like all the time. And the NBA was like a really big deal. Okay, I didn't know that it was as big as it was. It's everywhere. Every time a game was over and everything, the highlights would come up. People talking about it in the comments. I'm like, oh my God, I was there. Like I was on the court and I danced in front of all of y'all. And then I go on my social medias and I get people, saying, oh, snaps, Caddy, I see you at the game and everything. But I didn't see them type stuff. It was amazing. It really was. It was incredible because these, like I'll be like hood famous. Like I'll be locally, like, known and everything in my city. Oh, it was incredible. It was dope. It was dope. But I had to move on. But back to the crowd. It was dope because every game, they just cheer us all on. They would get live, that's partially because of the yelling and the motivating that we did all together as a team, as a unit. That's partially the reason why they felt, great. And it felt good to me that, that after, all of this was all said and done and everything, like, people smiled. People were, like, happy. And we did it all through dance and music and art. It was incredible. And, yeah, so that's why I said shout out to the fans, because they really helped. Really helped. And so yeah, they help not only the dancers, because we need people. We need you all. We need to know. We need to see your reactions to let us know that we doing a good job or not. You know, when you don't get a reaction, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, this is just game for all the dancers out there, that you're not doing a good job at all. You're not doing a good job. You need to get better. You need to listen a little bit more. Shout out Les Twins, because they really inspired me to continue on with dancing as well. And like I'm always continue to dance, but like listen to music in a different way and interpret my body in different ways. So shout out to them. My discrepancy, with it all, I'm sitting up there, I'm like, yo, what's up with the media? What's up with the press? I see Colin Sexton, I see this basketball player, that basketball player, this team, that team, all on my social media feed, all on my timeline. Where am I at? I wouldn't see none of that. You know what I'm saying? I would have to download an app to get a little 2-second, 3-second clip of me doing this. And that's it. That was like a lot to me though. Because it would be like, this is my proof that I was here. This is amazing. This is where I can sit and remember. This was incredible. But everybody else on the explore page, it was kind of like, man, it's messed up. Sometimes you'll see yourself on the explore page, but it wasn't all the time. So we also didn't get like, really, we didn't really get like dope, like press material. Because this is like, yeah, we dancers, but we're also professional dancers. We need press material. We need pictures. We need videos. We need press kits. We need dancer merchandise. People love dancing. People love the NBA dancers. People love the NBA entertainment. People love entertainment. That's amazing to them. It makes them feel good. Like they could have had like a problem in their kitchen, but they go to a Cleveland Cavalier game and they see the dancer and they'll just be like, oh, they'll feel good. They'll forget about what they felt before. Any malnourished, mad feeling they felt before. Oh man, yo, this is like 30 minutes long. That's still crazy. Yo, I'll sit up there and I'll be wondering, I'll be thinking in my head, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up with the Google Drive? Like, can we get any of like what was happening, on the court, in these games sent to like my email, so that I can have for the future generations to see, or just for the future generations to see, because that was just incredible. You know what I'm saying? It was just amazing. And I think it was like the biggest thing that happened to me in my life. Like, you became an NBA dancer. That's amazing. Like, if you like from where I'm from, you will understand that statement that I just said. Like, that was just, oh wow. But yeah, I'm sitting up there, yo, where are any of the like the captures? We would have some captivating moments in these performances that we would sit and slave over during the practices, during rehearsals. My back would be hurting. I'll be sitting up there, aching and everything, but I'm still going. Not only for me, but for the fans, because I knew that the energy was really low, and I had to, the energy and the spirit that when I was on it, when I was, dancing on the court in the NBA and everything, I still feel like I'm a part of it though. Like, because it's like that name Caddy kind of resonates. If I get there now, I'll be like, what's up and everything, all humble, it'll be like an instant, oh, snaps. Yeah. So, yeah, that's just what it was. That kind of was like the only little discrepancy that I had, because it'll be like, yo, we'll give all this energy, we'll give all this positive vibe, all of this inspiration, because there were famous people, celebrities, choreographers, people that actually do, what we do also as a profession. They get inspired off of it. you know, and they go make and create something else and, you know, become well known and add it to their, you know, the things that they did, you know. Hey man, so that's all it was. Like I would have had to gone to the NBA website.com, then go to the Cleveland Cavaliers, you know, page, and then see the pictures that were taken, you know, the media, the footages that was taken, which by the way, there were no footages. Like there was like the what you see on YouTube was it. When the Scream Team, dancers, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the videos that pop up, that was it. But the interactions, like the real deep, like captivated pictures, you know what I'm saying? He hit a flip, he jumped off the back. It was raw, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't see many of those. Like I'll be like, yo, that's what I was waiting for. You know, I went to this game, I'm doing this show, and I wanted to, like, you know, I hope that was caught. Did anybody catch that? Anybody? Dang. You know, that's how us artists feel. You know, did anybody catch that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it's good to feel like, oh, you know, you did that, you know what I'm saying? But you know that you did that. I know that I did that. You know what I'm saying? When I bust a flip, you know, or say something raw or do something raw, you know, it was like after it was done, it's like, I know I did that. Yeah, that was raw. It feels good to me. You know what I'm saying? But like, pero was it captured? Is that somewhere recorded? That's why picture frames exist. You know, because it's like, was it framed? Like, can somebody sit up there and be like, hey, you know, like, oh, Stats, can you be in a very thoughtful moment and then just turn to your left and see, oh, snaps, and then just have a eureka moment and just create something dope and just inspire somebody's life and prevent somebody from jumping off a cliff or into the water. Yo, so that's it. But everything else was amazing. It was incredible. It's really dope. Like, I want to say so much more, but I've been sitting here for 30 minutes talking about this, and it didn't kind of change my life. It did. It was really amazing, and so I'm a. It's catty till the end. It's catty to the end, cause all of that was wrapped up under all of, like, what happened was wrapped up under that name, Caddy, Kaddy, and it was like I learned about the industry, because you were in the I was in the industry, like the entertainment industry. Everybody wanted to sit up there, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, that sit up there and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I dream of becoming that was also my dream. I wanted to be a professional dancer. I always kept saying, yo man, I want to dance to get paid for it. But that was just on a different scale, because I could do a little show at a venue and get paid for it. But that, doing it on the court and in the industry, it was dope. You know, people were tweeting about it, you know, NBA and everything. And I was wondering, like, yo, people, like, you know, this is really huge. Why don't we get like a lot of like media coverage on us? You know, I think that will really change the world in a direction, because if more people that go to these games and everything see the amazement of the entertainment, it could also take the trajectory of people's points of views of life, of their views in life, a positively different direction. It possibly could. It possibly could. Music is incredible. It's so underrated. Like, it's so underrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball players, they listen to music. You know what I'm saying? People listen to music to get themselves hyped up, you know, to get themselves in the mood. And when you like put the music into like a physical when you physicalize the music and you put it into perspective, you can make a beat look like it exists. That's dope. That's really dope. So yeah, that's that on that. Mainly because I'm tired of talking. And yeah, you know, I really learned a lot being on the screen team. And really, shout out to everybody that's on the screen team now. Shout out to Trick, Flyer, Orlando. Even, yo, shout out to everybody that was on the team that was helping me when I was feeling like really, really terrible. Shout out to the managers. And I'm looking at Powerhouse right now on YouTube. They really going up. They really going up. So shout out to Powerhouse. The Cavalier Girls, when they were the Cavalier Girls. Shout out to dancers. Shout out to dance. Shout out to art. Shout out to music. Shout out to the NBA, because y'all really changed my life. Just standing on that court, just in amazement, just watching everybody. You know, like the fans are amazed. I'm amazed as well. It was really dope. You know, I was face to face with the greatest three-point shooter in the world, in my opinion, Steph Curry. Yo, and we got fed. We really got treated good. On a scale of 1 to 10, you know, the dancers could be treated, you know, a little bit better, you know, because say I hurt myself, which I did, and that's not why I'm not doing it, you know, anymore. But say I hurt myself, that sucks. That sucks for you. That sucks. You can not come to practice anymore. You can, like, you know, do the whole, oh, I hurt myself on the job, you know what I'm saying, and get paid for it. But you still hurt and you don't really recover. Whereas, what's his name? Whereas Colin Sexton, he had hurt himself, and 4 different, you know, medical doctors would rush to the court to his aid, and he'll be in the game by the next day, next week, next. He'll be back. You know, I think dancers really, you know, should get like the same kind of love, you know, because we don't, you know, just dance and everything. We provide memorable moments for family members. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Shout out to this beautiful weather, because it feels mighty good out here. It doesn't affect my skin. I'm not shivering. But yeah, that's that on that. And I'm gonna come back later to this. Hey, shout out to that little bird. No, don't shout out to that bird, because he'll sit up there and doo-doo on you. Yeah. Peace out. That's it. Yo, shout out to Mixed Legends, all the followers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all raw. You know what I'm saying? All my 100 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all raw too. Some really, like, yo, I'm here and I seen some lizards. You don't see lizards in Cleveland. Where I'm from, you don't see little lizards. So this is dope, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna change the world. With my talents. And the world is gonna see it.
The Scream Team.